Good morning, students. Yesterday we have learned about what is tautology, contradiction and contingency and the definition of statement pattern. So today we are going to see the problems based on these concepts only. Okay. So please go through the definitions from the textbook. Okay. So let us start with the problems. So first this is important table for all connectives. We have seen the truth tables. This table is combination of that all the truth tables. This whole table is a combination of truth tables, and it is useful for us while solving problems. That's why I combined this table in one table only, so that easily we can refer this table and we can solve the problems based on connectives. Okay, so exercise 1.2, and for commerce students this is exercise 1.6. okay, so commerce students, please go through the exercises, because all the exercises are very easy and I am taking same pattern problems. So try to solve the solved examples and exercises, both commerce and science students. Okay, so what is the question? Construct the truth table for each of the following statement patterns. Okay, construct the truth table for each of the following statement pattern. So see this, we have to construct the truth table for the given statement pattern. And we know that what is statement pattern. Statement pattern is proper combination. Yesterday we have seen the definition. Proper combination of statement and connectives. What are the statement? P, Q, R. These are these are statements, and connectives we know that and, or, negation, implication, double implication, these all are connectives. So this combination of this is statement patterns. So let us see how to solve this kind of problems. First, what is the problem? P implies Q and Q implies P. Okay, so we have to construct the truth table for this statement pattern. So what we are going to do? We are going to write P, Q first. Okay, statements P and Q first. So what is statement P? T, T, F, F. What is statement Q? T, F, T, F. Okay, so from this we are going to make columns. Okay, so first we will solve P implies Q. Then we will solve P implies Q and Q, this whole bracket, and then we will take combination of this, that is whole statement. P implies Q and Q implies P. So in this type of problems, while constructing truth tables, we are going step by step. Means we are first finding out this, then whole this, and then a combination of this and this. Okay, so we are going step by step. We cannot do directly. Okay, so we have to follow these steps. So here we have written P and Q. Okay, statements P and Q, when we know that T, T, F, F, T, F, T, F. P implies Q. P implies Q is, what is our truth table for P implies Q? T, F, T, T. So here we are writing T, F, T, F, T, T. Okay. Next, what is next? P implies Q and Q. We already have P implies Q, and we have to take it the combination with Q, and that is and. So P implies Q, this column, and Q. Okay, so T and T. What is T and T? T from the truth table. F and F. What is F and F? F. T and T is T. from the truth table, and T and F is F. See students, we are going in this sequence only because first is P implies Q and we are taking its and combination with this column Q. So T and T, F and F, T and T, and T and F. We are going in this pattern only. Next, P implies Q, and last one, whole statement in one column. Okay, so P implies Q and Q implies P. Okay, so T implies T because this combination, this column implies P column. So T implies T is T, F implies T is T from the truth table, T implies F is T, F implies F is T. Okay, so this is the final statement pattern. Okay, next, second, P implies negation Q and R is a given statement. Okay, and we have to construct the truth table of this. Okay, so here see students, here in previous problem there were two statements. Now in this problem we have three statements, P, Q and R. So we have to take the combination, all the combination of T and F in this statement. So when three statements are given, you have to write truth table in this pattern, means 8 entries will be there. So T, 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 F, F, F and Q, T, T, F, F, T, T, F, F, and R will be T, F, T, F, T, F, T, F. So here 8 entries are there in this 3 columns. Okay, so while and this so these PQR are permanent in all the problems, like here P and Q are permanent. So when you have three statements are there, you have this PQR are permanent like this. So first T, 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 F, 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 then T, F, T, 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 F, F, T, T, F, F in this manner, and then T, F, T, F, T, F. So 8 entries are there. So be careful when 3 statements are given. Okay, means P, Q, R are given. When P, Q, R are given in the problem, then you have to write in this manner. So let us go step by step. So what is given? P implies negation of Q and R. So first we will find out Q and R. So what is Q and R? So Q and R, T and T is T, T and F is F, F and T is F. We are writing this from that truth table. Okay, F and T is F, F and F is F, T and T is T, T and F is F, F and T is F, and F and F is F. Now negation of this Q and R. Already we have this column Q and R, and its negation will be, negation means exactly opposite. If you have T here, then it will be F here. Negation of T is F, negation of F is T, negation of F is T, negation of F is T, negation of T is F, and so on. Okay, next is whole statement pattern. P implies negation of Q and R. Okay, so P implies negation of Q and R. Already we have this negation of Q and R, and we have to take implication with this. So P implication negation of Q and R means T implies F. T implies F is F. T implies T is T. T implies T is T. T implies T is T. F implies F is T. F implies T is T. F implies T is T, and F implies T is T. Okay, so in this manner you have to solve the problems. Okay, next problem, P implies Q implies R. double implication P and Q implies R. So as usual here PQR are given, 3 statements are there, so we have to take PQR and 8 entries like this. Now we will go step by step. Okay, I am giving numbers because this statement is too big. Okay, that's why I am numbering these columns. Okay, 1 2 3 4 4 5 6. Okay, this statement pattern is very big, that's why I am numbering the columns. Okay, so let us go step by step again. Q implies R. Q implies R means T implies T. T implies F. F implies T. F implies F. T implies T. Okay, and so on. So Q implies R is done. Now P implies Q. P implies this bracket. Q implies R. So we already have Q implies R. Now we will take implication of P implies Q implies R. So P implies Q implies R. So T implies T is T. T implies F is F. T implies T is T. T implies T is T, and so on. Okay, I am giving this as a 5. Okay, now now next column. Now let us come to this side, P and Q. So let us take combination of this P and Q. So P and Q is, we know that T and T is T, T and T is T, T and F is F, T and F is F, and so on. And here next column is P and Q implies R. So P and Q implies R, that is we have P and Q, so with implication with R. So T implies T is T, T implies F is F, F implies T is T, F implies F is T, F implies T is T, and so on. And now last column is whole combination of this. Now here it is this column, fifth one, whole this including in fifth column. Now whole this is including in seventh column. So we have to take double implication of this too. So we are taking a double implication of column 5, double implication column 7. Sorry, here it should be 7. Just a second. So double implication of whole this. Okay, so 5 double implication 7. T double implies T is T from the truth table. F double implies F is T. T double implies T is T. T double implies T is T. Okay, and so on. So this is the last column. All the entries are T here. Okay. So if you have given this statement, when statement is very big, see, you have to do like this. You have to number the columns. So only we can manage in our notebook. Okay. Next question. Using truth tables, prove the following logical equivalence. We have seen the definition of logical equivalence. Logical equivalence means what you have to do, you have to show two columns are equal. Okay, that is called as logical equivalence. Now let us see what is the problem here. Okay, negation P or Q, or negation P and Q equivalent to negation P, means you have to show this statement pattern and this statement pattern both are equal, so that we can say that this is equivalent. Okay, we have to show this and this is equal, so that we can show that we can prove that this statement equivalence pattern. Okay, so P Q, these are as usual because R is not there, so we are going to take 4 entries only. Now here we will take first P or Q. then we will take its negation part, then we will take negation, we will find out negation P first. So let us see, let us go step by step. P, Q are given, T, T, F, F, T, F, T, F. So what is P or Q? It is T, T, F, F, T, 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 F. So its negation will be, negation of T is F, negation of T is F, negation of T is F, and negation of F is T. Okay. Next is negation. So here we have to take and of negation P and Q. So first we will find out negation P. Negation P is F, F, negation P is this T, T, F, F. Its negation will be F, F, T, T. Next, negation P and Q. Negation P and Q. So F and T is F, F and F is F, T and T is T, T and F is F. Okay. So next is we have to take and of this. Okay, and of this two columns. So this here it is this is the this part is here it in fourth column, this part is in sixth column. So we will take combination of this and we have to take or of this columns. So 4 or 6 means we have to take for combination of this here. So F or F is F, F or F is F, F or T is T, T or F is T. Okay. So here we are done with this part. Okay. Next is negation P. Negation P is what? Negation P, we have already found out the negation P. It is F, F, T, T. So we have to check whether this is equal to this or not. Okay. So here it is in 7th column and this is in 8th column. So this whole is in 7th column. So see this, compare these two columns, both are equal. Okay. So here column 7 and column 8 are equal, that is equivalent. That's why this statement pattern is equivalent. Okay. So in this manner you have to solve the equivalence equivalence pattern. Okay. So let us see next pattern. Okay, I have solved 2 more problems. Okay, in similar manner, please go through it, and if you have any doubt you can text me anytime. Okay. Next, let us see next question. Examine whether each of the following statement pattern is tautology or contradiction or contingency. Tautology means we have seen yesterday. Last column should be complete T. Contingency is first we will see contradiction. Contradiction means last column complete should be F, and contingency means combination of both. Okay. So first see what is this. What is the question? Let us see how to solve this. Okay. P and Q implies Q or P. Okay. So let us take PQ. So then we will take P and Q, then we will take Q or P, and then we will take whole this. So we are again doing similar steps, just we are going step by step. Okay. So PQ, TT, FF, TF, TF as usual. P and Q is, we know that TFFF. Q or P is Q or P. So you have to go reverse in this pattern. T or T is T. F or T is T. T or F is T. F or F is F. So don't do the mistakes here. You have to go in this pattern only, Q or P, in this, like this only. Okay. So P and Q implies Q or P. So complete complete statement in this. So T we have to take implication of this two columns. So T implies T is T, F implies T is T, F implies T is T, F implies F is T. So here all the truth values in the last column are T, hence it is tautology. So here all the entries are T, so hence this statement pattern is tautology. So if you suppose if we got means in another problem, if you get here all the F, so that statement pattern will be contradiction, yes or no? And if you are getting, so let us see next question. Negation P implies Q and P and R. Okay, so let us see next one. So here it is again similar type of problem, that's why I am taking another one. So again here first see here 3 statements are given P, Q, R. So you have to take 8 combinations. Okay, so we are again going here step by step. First we will solve this negation P. Negation P means opposite of this T. Negation of T is F, 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 and so on. Negation of F is T, and so on. So here we are taking here negation P implies Q. Okay, negation P implies Q. Negation P implies Q. F implies T is T, F implies T is T, F implies F is T, and so on. Next here we are taking P and R. P and R means and combination of this P and R. T and T is T, T and F is T, T and T is T, T and T is T, T and F is F, and so on. Okay, next negation of P implies Q means whole this in last column. So we have to take and combination of this two. Okay, so T and T is T, T and T is T, T and F is F, T and F is F, and so on. So we can observe here here T both the truth values are included, T and F. So here what is our conclusion? All the truth values in the last column are not identical. Not identical means not same. So hence it is contingency. Contingency means both should be included. So this statement pattern is contingency. Okay, so students please go through the solve examples and also try to solve the problems from exercise. If you are having any doubt, ask me. Okay, message me anytime. Okay, so